Girly Pops! Today we are going to be doing something that really hits home for me, and it is the highly requested Witchtok deep dive. Yes, we're finally doing it. I would describe Witchtok as a side of TikTok where people claim to have magical powers. They do spells, they do curses, they claim to have otherworldly supernatural powers. Look, as a Thai woman from a Thai family, I am not new to this. My grandpa was a witch doctor, my mom has done exorcisms on people, I've gone to psychics, I've gone to witches, everyone in my family has seen ghosts, okay? So this is not any hate towards the witch or supernatural community. I just want to take you guys on a tour of Witchtok and have a couple laughs. So let's get to it. Chapter 1. Curses. So there's a very specific type of spell in the Witchtok community, and it's specifically cursing people or placing hexes on people. So this dude apparently is gonna show us what a curse session looks like. Wow. This is like the type of activities that keeps Craigslist in business. You ever see like the weirdest listing on Craigslist, like someone like selling their belly button lint, the semen of their dead dog? I mean, I feel like it's all going towards Witchtok. Like, bro really brought out the curse dust in a jar. Like, I just imagine it's just like the Cheeto dust in between the joystick of an Xbox controller. It's cursed because it has literally seen and hear every single racial slur and cuss word you could ever think of. Another really big question I have whenever I see like curses and hexes and whatnot is like, what's the efficacy of the spells? Like, are we talking like death? Or are we talking like he gets Taco Bell for the next 2 weeks, and then he accidentally likes his ex's photo from 2018 while he's stalking her on Instagram? Like, is there a way for me to curse my ex so that he's in a 5-year-long poly situationship, and one of the girls that he's the most obsessed with follows me on TikTok, and then he has to watch all of my colonial TikToks acting like he doesn't know me? He has to laugh at every single one of my pregnancy announcement videos as if he doesn't recognize who I am? Asking for a friend, like, is that possible or not? Okay, we have another spell from this guy, and this is apparently a spell to break up a couple for good. I was not expecting that, like, cow heart at the end. I was not expecting that at all. Oh my god, this is like the type of encounter when you're actively having a mental breakdown and you try to clear your brain on a walk and then you encounter this Like, would this make you crash out more or less? I don't even know. But in all seriousness though, like, did it work or did it not work? Is he gonna tell us who he broke up or not? Like, what if this breakup curse is the thing that got Ned Fulmer's cheating scandal to come to rise up? What if Ethan Slater paid this witch to cast a spell on Ariana Grande and that's how they got together? Also, I feel like this is like a very extreme way to break up a couple. Like, did we try sending them to Temptation Island? Why don't we give them a $100 IKEA gift card and then they have to build a bookshelf together? Why not have them go camping for a week with their in-laws? I feel like that's a way easier way to break up a couple more naturally. Okay, next we have this witch, and she's going to tell us the results of hexes and curses that people have done.
You know that guy you hex? His life is going to queen. That is hitting. He's unable to get any bitches, any money. He's not able to move on. And it's due to his own comeuppance. He around and now he's finding out, and look at you. You are doing stellar. You are doing fabulous. So I hope this resonates, and if you haven't hexed your ex and you want to, Hire me. I will break your ex's penis. Love you. Bye.
Okay, pop off, queen. Genuine question though, like why is she in a pool? Was it really necessary? So she's saying that your ex is doing bad. He's getting no bitches. He's broke. Girl, I'm gonna need some more. Like when you say he's doing really bad, is there a way for me to curse him so that he marries into a family that makes him do a turkey trot every Thanksgiving? Like when you say he's getting no bitches, he's broke, is there a way for me to make it so that he's the 999th person in Bonnie's Blues 1,000-person gangbang session? He spends all of his 401k on Hop to a coin and he knows he can't retire on time. Like, is there a way for me to do that? Bitch, somebody needs to hire me to be like a curse consultant because I'm coming up with some creative ass. Okay, chapter 2, magical spell work. Okay, so those were some curses. Now I kind of want to show you guys like some more traditional witch work that I've been seeing on TikTok. So first we have this guy here. He is called Damios the Magician, and most of his content is him just doing like normal spell work, educating people on how magic works. But in between him giving us like this educational witch content, he serves cunt by giving us like this like witch motivational speaking thirst trap that's meant to like help you like subconsciously bring magic into your life and whatnot. This one says, stop scrolling, breathe slowly until you remember how goddamn powerful you are. And then this one says, working with demons will ruin your life. It will only ruin those who are foolish enough to be devout. I can already feel the wet panties of the romantic book talk girlies watching this video. For every single one of my Gen Z girlies that are watching this, okay, this TikTok is the closest thing to what it felt like to be a millennial in 2008. 2008 was a magical time. Okay, we have another one from him and it says, you found a sorcerer. You've come here for a reason. I'm imparting power to you. Use this sigil to enchant any item with luck, wealth, or protection. Again, I have to give it to this guy. The fits, they go hard, okay? Every single one of his videos is a vibe. Also just gonna address the elephant in the room here, okay? Is bro really practicing sorcery in like the Chili's bathroom? Which to be fair, is probably like the scariest place you could conduct the magic. Like we've seen the witches do spells in cemeteries, asylums, white women apartments in Brooklyn, New York, okay? But like the Chili's bathroom, it's seen so the Chili's bathroom, a place where people have laid a gigantic log from eating the Nashville hot mozzarella stick. I know that there's a boomer in there right now with his pants to his ankles just peeing all over the walls, okay? Now that is a scary place that we need to bring prosperity and wealth to. Also, you know, I'm having a hard time believing that this man's real name is Damios. I feel like his name is like Carl or Bob or something. But you know damn well that no one is gonna buy a curse from the all-powerful witch Brayden, you know? So I guess Damios, it is giving witch, it really is. The branding is on point here. Okay, this next video here is a group witch spell casting session. Gonna say like the trust they must have in themselves to be lighting that many candles with like long sleeves and a pointy hat. Bitch, I could never. I would set myself on fire instantly. Also, it must be hot as in there. Now this is some upstairs neighbor activities. I can feel the heat and smell the sage through the screen, you know? I know that Bath and Body Works love to see these bitches coming. Okay, now talking about the actual video, right? Like, is there a potluck situation going on here? Like, somebody brings the candles, somebody brings the needles, we rotate whose blood we use for the curses here. This is just peak girlhood, you know? This is what it feels like to beat a dead horse with your girly pops at Chili's on a Friday night. I know that they're all hexing that one bitch Abigail that they all hate, okay? All they need is like some chips and salsa and some margaritas to really round out this experience. Chapter 3, Magical Powers. Another sector of like supernatural witch talk are people that genuinely think they have magical powers. One of the most common ones is people thinking that they have telekinesis powers.
When I first started practicing telekinesis, I started with being as close to the object as I possibly could. It's easier to start this way because the object is right in front of your hands and eyes. This is a natural first step because your nervous system is still learning to bridge your personal energy field to its actual environment. As you gain sensitivity, you can gradually increase the distance to strengthen your field and to sharpen your focus.
Bro, this is the type of you do when you're at the absolute end of your rope during your quarter life crisis. Like, you've already enrolled in grad school, you've already hooked up with your ex, you're out of money, and you're just bored at home, just trying to throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Okay, here's another creator that's gonna show us her telekinesis powers. Yeah, that was kind of unsatisfying, you know? I feel like there was a lot of build-up, there was a lot of hype throughout the video, and there was not that much payoff at the end. It's the exact feeling I get after watching any Marvel movie after Endgame, you know? Like, I went into the theater wanting a lot out of it, and I came out being like, Anyways, here's a couple more examples of the telekinesis power stuff.
Where you came from.
This is the type of catch your boomer mom doing after being on Facebook for 3 weeks straight, you know? Look, I guess it's either that she like practices her telekinesis powers with tin foil in the kitchen, or she's reposting AI photos of Jesus, all right? So pick your poison, I guess. My biggest criticism with the telekinesis community is like, why is it always like empty, rollable cans? Or like, more specifically, very thin folded pieces of tin foil. It reminds me a lot of like the energy orgasm stuff that we reviewed back in a previous video. If your energy orgasms only works on hipster white women that don't wear bras and they're currently tripping out on acid, I'm not gonna believe you. If your telekinesis powers only works on folded thin pieces of tin foil, okay? I'm not gonna believe you. Like, even if you dedicated a bunch of your time to learning to do this skill, like, how is this useful? I need to see you guys doing some conjuring type shit, you know? Like, unless you guys can use your telekinesis powers to make the McDonald's ice cream machine work at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, this is not a useful skill. I'm more impressed with the way that Megan Thee Stallion moves that ass than any of this shit. Now that's some magical shit right there. Chapter 4, Glamour Magic. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys is this thing called glamour magic. So glamour magic refers to a spell or magical workings that could change the spellcaster's appearance or the way others perceive them. So a lot of glamour magic is like beauty rituals, changing how people perceive you, getting people to be obsessed with you, getting more romantic attention, etc, etc. So I want to show you guys this witch right here who is like an expert in glamour magic. And in this video, she talks about how you can't be like a good witch that does glamour magic if you're like overweight.
If a witch cannot control her weight, then how can she control her magic? A big part about magic is discipline, and it's also focus and knowing how to channel energy. So if you cannot channel your energy and be disciplined to the point where you're cutting back on what you eat, how are you able to focus and channel that energy and be disciplined for your magic? It's just so funny to me because people may look at like a big mama and be like, oh yeah, she's good at her magic, big mama. Bro, she's out of control. She can't even control her weight. Like, y'all judge. Like, I hate that shit on Witchtok. Like, you will think a pretty witch is not powerful. But in magic, you have to be meticulous about your shit. You have to be dedicated. And by you going to the gym, working out, taking care of yourself, that literally shows it. Just because someone is an older person and they have a bit of weight on them and you call them big mama, doesn't mean that their spells are powerful. Look at their life.
God. I wasn't aware that you needed less than 20% body fat and abs in order for you to cast a hex. Personally, okay, I would not trust a witch that cared that much about body weight and cast her spells in Lululemon booty poppin' athleisure. Like, babe, where's your shawl? Where's your robe? Where's your headbands? This is like seeing a straight man with a Vineyard Vines shirt making your matcha at the coffee shop. This is like going into an Asian restaurant and everyone is like nice millennials. Like, where's the 80-year-old grandma that's mean to you? Where's the kids doing their homework? Where's the fish tank? Like, girl, you're out here talking about appearances and you're gonna get witch mogged by the two white dudes in the beginning of this video? Okay, another witch commented, there are many forms of discipline. Keeping your thoughts to yourself is one of them. Oh no, she ate her up with that comment. But anyways, other than this whole body weight discussion, a big part of glamour magic is like getting people to be attracted to you, getting people to like you. Here's a video from the same witch and she talks about how she uses her period blood to cast like dominion spells to get people to like be obsessed with you.
Let me show you one of the most powerful glamour magic spells that's going to get you everything that you want. Okay, and of course you want to be doing this while you're menstruating. Why? Because the menstruation blood, this is what a lot of people don't teach you. They just say, oh, blood magic is dangerous. Blood magic isn't dangerous, it's just very powerful. So your blood has iron in it, and iron is magnetic. So iron is also known as ferromagnetic, which means that it is also attracted to other magnets, and it can be permanently magnetized to itself. So all in all, is your period blood is super magnetic. Your blood in general, but period blood, menstrual blood has even more iron in it. Once you have the clean pad, write your name and your date of birth, then write the word dominion. Once you've written your name, your date of birth, and the word that you want, dominion, you want to add drops of domination oil onto the menstrual pad, okay? So then once you have that done, then that's when you would now use the pad and you would wear it.
This is the type of you get on your For You page at 2 a.m. that reminds you that you need to go to bed. Okay, so her logic is that period blood has iron in it, and iron is magnetic. So by writing what you want on the bottom of a pad with your name and date of birth, that will just somehow manifest it into your life. This is a type of logic that would play out in an episode of Riverdale. But look guys, maybe I'm just hating, but what if this is actually the secret? If Gal Gadot came out tomorrow and she's like, guys, like, I actually was able to manifest a successful acting career by putting actress on the bottom of my pads, and now I'm like one of the most highest paying actresses of all time, I'd be like, you know what? Checks out to me, because we know damn well it's not the acting.
And enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Like the creator of the Minion movies come out tomorrow and they're like, guys, actually, we write down 45-year-old Facebook moms on the bottom of all of our pads and now we're $1 billion franchise. Like, it would make so much sense. So in her last video, she shows that she has like Dominion oils that she sells and whatnot. And I looked into it and she actually does. One of the things that she sells is like this Dominion Yoni wash.
Some coochies get washed and mine gets worshipped. This is the Domination Yoni wash, and it's not just a soap, it's a ritual in a bottle, okay? We're not just clean, but we're consecrated. Infused with intention, this wash doesn't just clean you, it realigns you. Every time you use it, you're washing off whoever wasn't worthy, and you're stepping back into your power. This is for the woman who already knows she's that girl, but needed something to match the energy. If you're done being soft for people who don't deserve you, if you're stepping into your villain era, if you're ready to make people obsessed with you without even trying, then this was made for you.
Wow. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Every single time I watch one of her videos, I feel like she's the real life Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Personally, I am so morbidly curious in like what could possibly be in this coochie wash. Like what the does it mean when she says that these are infused with intention? Like in the process of her mixing the body wash, she's like twerking to Megan Thee Stallion the entire time. Senses are telling me that this is not a great product just because I feel like it's too generalized. Like how can one body wash be a Dominion spell for everybody, right? Like, is there a way for me to customize my Dominion body wash so that I can get the exact person that I want, you know? Like, you could add a little bit of ginger in there if you want to manifest, you know, an Ed Sheeran type dude. Put some taco seasoning in there instead of the teak wood in case you want to manifest a gamer per se. Look, if my coochie is not smelling funky, okay, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Okay, goddesses, let's talk about strawberry magic. So strawberries are really, really great for seduction when it comes to obsession and people being obsessed over you. So one thing I like to do is use strawberry incense, and I got this from Amazon.
I don't know, are strawberries really the best thing to get people obsessed with you? I feel like I've never heard of anyone being obsessed over strawberries. The time I've seen people be the most crazy and obsessed was over the Popeyes chicken sandwich when that came out in like 2018 or whatever. So are we gonna just start walking around with like Popeyes chicken sandwich incense? We have Popeyes chicken sandwich sprays that we put in our coochies.
And lastly, this is called the Lips of Seduction spell. So if you want a man or woman to be obsessed with you, what you want to do is cut a strawberry in half, then speak your intentions into the strawberry of obsession and seduction. Then you want to put the strawberry all over your lips. Okay, put it all over your lips. Then let it air dry first. Let it dry on your lips and then go about your day. You can put your Vaseline on. You can put your lip gloss on and then go about your day, and then it is done. So guys, strawberries are very, very powerful when it comes to your glamour magic.
Guys, this is why Harry Styles was like never obsessed with me when I was 14. It's because I wasn't like going up to him with strawberries dried on my lips and having Dominion oil in my pads. This is like a common thing she does in all of her spell work, is just like picking arbitrary things and putting intentions into them, and then that's supposed to like manifest these things into your life. You could literally just do this with anything. It doesn't even need to sound very witchy. She just picks very witchy sounding things. Here is a Because of Missy obsession spell. Take a roll of double ply toilet paper and put your obsession intentions into here. I have a fat ass. My ass is fat. Damn girl, do you shit with that ass? Now ladies, when your man is wiping his ass while blasting TikTok in the bathroom, all of those intentions is gonna be infused up his rectum and into his heart.
Oh, perfect, thank you.
So that is toilet paper with my intentions. So do you feel a type of way about me?
Oh, I think you want to gossip.
Guys, if you watch this video and you are not subscribed, okay, I'm gonna curse you so that you like your ex's photos from 2018 on Instagram. So your ass better like, subscribe, and share, okay? And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I see you guys in my next video. Bye!